I have completed this train journey from Bangkok to Vientiane multiple times before, but here I share my most recent in April 2025, which was part of a wider adventure from Bangkok to China by train. This initial stretch to Vientiane was the halfway point of a 48-hour journey which included a relaxed overnight stay in Vientiane, the capital city of Laos, before continuing on to Kunming in the Yunnan province of China. Here I share my preferred route with an overnight train from Bangkok, Krung Thep Afiwat Station, traveling to the Vientiane Kamsavath railway station in Laos. To highlight just how simple this train journey is, I traveled with little more than my passport, wallet, phone, and clothes. No laptop, printed paper, or pre-arranged visas. I also traveled solely with Thai baht, and I neither took or received Lao Kip during my 24+ hours stay in Laos. It took roughly 12 hours from Bangkok to Vientiane in total, including border procedures and onward travel to the city center. The journey normally involves an overnight sleeper train from Bangkok to Nong Khai. Trains leave the main Krung Thep Amphiwat station in Bangkok and take around 12 hours to the Nong Khai border for immigration before crossing the Thai-Lao Friendship Bridge into Laos. The lower berth second-class sleepers are recommended for this journey with better space and window views at night. Bookings are easily made on D-Ticket, the official state railway of Thailand website. Make sure the origin station is Krung Thep Afiwat and the destination is Vientiane Kamsavath in Laos. Also, it's best to book in advance as berths sell out quick. However, there are alternative options if fully booked. I found this on my recent booking where the direct trains from Bangkok to Vientiane were fully booked at least 2 weeks in advance. Fortunately, it is simple to switch to the earlier Nong Khai train and follow the same line from there. There are also benefits of the earlier Nong Khai train, as the train is cleaner and more comfortable. You can also grab breakfast and queue up for immigration before hopping into the third-class seats when the direct Bangkok to Vientiane train arrives. While the sleeper berths may have been fully booked on the direct train to Vientiane, there will always be lots of third-class seats free for the journey from Nong Khai to Vientiane railway station. Tickets are also silly cheap at 35 baht in 2025. After passing immigration on the Thai side, a quick biometrics check and stamp out, the train crosses Friendship Bridge and takes roughly 35 minutes in total to reach the Vientiane railway station. Here, you will need to clear immigration before onward travel to Vientiane city center. Note, this is not the same station for the Laos-China high-speed railway. Otherwise, it's a good 20 to 30-minute drive from Vientiane railway station to the center of Laos. It is easy to find taxis for onward travel, but they are comparatively expensive where the minibus makes a cheaper option for around 35 baht. Fortunately, almost everywhere in Vientiane accepts Thai baht, so you don't need to stress about currency exchange on arrival. Most passports will require a visa for Laos, which can be easily sorted in advance with an e-visa for Laos. However, it is advised to apply 2 to 3 days before travel, and on this instance I left it too late. Instead, I opted for a visa on arrival, which may have proved the better option, as the queues for arrivals were much larger with local Thai and Laos travelers. Otherwise, there was only a handful in the queue for visa on arrival. Either way, everyone must complete arrival and departure cards made available on arrival at the Vientiane railway station. Payment for visas can also be made in US dollars or Thai baht, with the US dollar proving much better with currency exchange. However, to keep it simple, I opted to just pay in Thai baht. This is where things can be a little tricky without a phone with data connection, so it's a good idea to save a map to the hotel. There are taxis and tuk-tuks, but not fixed pricing, and it's not a far walk to reach the riverside tourist areas. Fortunately, Vientiane is a fairly small city to navigate on foot, and the local rideshare app Loca is another option for those with data connection. While Vientiane is the main destination on this instance, it is also possible to bypass the capital of Laos on the same day with onward travel to Vang Vieng, or Luang Prabang. This involves shuttling from the main Kamsavath station to the Don Naon high-speed railway station for the Laos-China railway line. High-speed trains then leave at around 13:30, but do not travel as far as China at this time. An overnight stay is necessary in Laos for those continuing to China by train.